Your Excellency, President of Nigeria, Federal Republic of Nigeria, here ably represented. His Excellency, President of the Republic of South Africa, also ably represented. Our darling Governor, dynamic, foresighted Governor, Honorable Right Honorable Seriake Dixon. Let me observe, stand by all existing protocols, save time. South Africa has gone through a great deal of difficulty in those days, but there were difficulties which were shared entirely by the African continent, and particularly by Nigeria. They played a leading role diplomatically, militarily, economically, and in every respect. That battle is now over. Now, our leaders during the colonial period said that if you gain the political battle, seek first the kingdom of political power, and everything else will be added unto you. Nkrumah was the major architect of that statement, and all of Africa responded. Now that battle is over. That political battle of getting Africa independent is over. And all other things that are to be added to it now are at stake. And this is where these efforts to work together to promote economic development of the continent becomes very, very relevant. But those are the things that were promised that could not have been achieved during the colonial period, that were expected to usher into our own lives after that period. Just as Nigeria played a key role in that battle for the emancipation of South Africa, Nigeria is now again in the forefront and to ensure that we work closely with our brothers in South Africa to promote the economic development of the continent. And so this effort that the governor has made, this far-sighted effort in setting up BDIC, is a demonstration of Bayelsa's participation in this second phase of the battle for the strength and development of this great country, just as we did during the battle in the period of diplomatic and military confrontation. And I want to say that to indicate that Bayelsans were at the forefront in the Nigerian team on the battle for South Africa during that military period. Bayelsans again are going to be in the forefront of the development of the economies of the two countries as part of the overall development of the whole continent. And so this far-sighted effort of setting up BDIC is a signal. And we want to thank the President of the Republic of South Africa for not only welcoming us, but in fact giving us special incentives and promise and cooperation to ensure that the Bayelsan enterprise is successful here. As a matter of fact, our governor has always said, in this battle, every South African, and he told the President, I was there several times, every South African is a Bayelsan. And this, nothing shows that closeness of our own involvement, our own relationship with South Africa than this BDIC that is opening up today. As an example of the role the Bayelsans played in that battle area, I have a small book I want to present to our lady here. The secretary will present it to her, which captured the last stages of the liberation battle in South Africa. It's titled South Africa, the Fall of the Last Imperial Outpost. But it's an indication of the role Bayelsans played within the Nigerian context, the Nigerian team, in the great battle in South Africa. And we intend to continue that in this latest peaceful, diplomatic, economic battle against our own poverty and for the development, as our own minister has emphasized, of this great continent. I want to thank the president of this country. I want to thank our own president. I want to thank our governor, far-sighted governor, who is setting this whole thing in motion. The days of the speeches are not gone, but they are still there. But what will make the difference is the actual exercise of our powers we now have as independent countries to develop our economy, to develop our people. Number one on that list, and we will continue to play the congratulations. Thank you very much. I want to thank the Bayelsa State Assembly, which very rapidly, very quickly passed into law the PDIC bill which the governor presented to that assembly. Normally, issues between the executive and the assembly can be very dicey, but I can assure you in this particular one, they were all waiting, and as soon as the bill got to the assembly, they quickly passed it. I want to thank them for that. I want to thank the government and people of South Africa for welcoming us here, and from every indication showing that we are at home, and that this enterprise that has been started by the governor will be greatly assisted to great success. I want to thank our development partners. I want to thank our financial partners here in South Africa who will, we know, do everything possible to promote investment in Bayelsa. Well, I need not say the great profits, great benefits that are waiting. Governor has said it, Honorable Minister has said it, and so it's a cooperation that will result in mutual benefit to all and to Africa. I want to thank all of you who have made everything possible to make this event, this opening event, take place and successfully too. Finally, I want to thank the Almighty God who gave us the kind of men and women who have risen to the occasion to participate fully in bringing this dream of our governor into fruition. Thank you very much. God bless you all.